it's my first day of college, and my parents have just left. They helped me, drop me off. They helped me set up my room, and now I'm on my own, right? And I end up just walking into a random person's room, right? And there's a bunch of guys in there, and they open the refrigerator and pull out a beer and offer me one, and I'm like, no thanks, I don't drink. And I look in the fridge, and there's like a whole like mountain of beers in there, and the whole thing's stocked to the brim. And I'm just surprised. I'm just shocked because drinking underage is illegal in America, right? And here I am, and the first day of college, and I'm meeting a bunch of other underage kids who are drinking. I never seen this before. Before I came to college, I never even seen a vape in real life. I don't think so. So yeah, I've never been around, drugs and or alcohol or anything like that, and to see so many people drinking, was surprising. So after that, I said no, thank you, but they were like, "Yo, look, we're going to one of the frat parties tonight. You coming?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm coming," because I wanted to check out the scene because I know that in college there's a lot of partying, and it low-key was an adventure. It was an adventure, and we ended up getting to the spot, the party, and there's a big white fence. You know what I'm saying? And to get in, you need to have girls, and we just got here. It's our first day. We don't know anyone, any girls, so we did what we had to do. We jumped the fence to get in. Oh, there's three guys. Three of us were like, "Yo, 3, 2, 1, let's jump." We get in, and I get in, and it's exactly what I expect. It's a college party. Everyone's drunk. There's beer. People are like holding their beer cans and they're like flinging it everywhere, and then beer gets on my face, and I'm just like, what the heck? It has like this fruity smell to it. It's like it feels kind of refreshing in a way. Like I don't know why. Like when the beer like comes on my head, like when people like pour it on me, or like not pour it on me, but when they're like flinging it around, it just feels refreshing. That's kind of weird. I don't know, but but yeah. And then I'm just in the party, like, I don't know any of these songs, like I've heard the songs before, but I don't know the lyrics. So all the girls are screaming the lyrics to the songs, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just there, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just walking around for like 30 minutes, an hour, and I'm like, cool, that was something, right? And I leave. And I don't go back to the parties for like the next couple of weeks, and I get, into the college life and doing, getting accustomed, going to classes and all that stuff. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, like, right now I have a unique opportunity to level up socially in ways that I was never able to level up before. Right now in college, there's about 20,000 people going here, and compared to my high school, which only had 300 people. So that's a super insane difference about how many new people I can meet, how many more interactions I can have. And I just went on this social skills grind. I just started talking to people everywhere I went. I started, saying hello to people walking by, making eye contact, all this stuff. And I eventually built up a little reputation for myself. A lot of people started to know me. Whenever I go out now, everyone's like, "Yo, Dale, yeah, yeah, yeah." You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know me. And then what people say, right, when they're with me, as people walk by, they're like, "Yo, Dale, what's up? Yo, what's up?" And then the people who are with me like, "Yo, does everyone know you? Why does everyone know you, Dale?" Like, you know what I mean? So it kind of creates that little status effect, right? And with that pursuit of being more social also came going out to the parties. And at first, like I said, I didn't really like it. I didn't really want to go back, but I just felt like, if I want to grow socially, I'm gonna have to do things I don't want to do, right? And I compared it to the gym. I think like imagine a fat person, right, saying, "Oh, I don't want to go to the gym. That's not for me," even though going to the gym would be what would help you lose fat and gain muscle and all that stuff, right? So I can't just say, "Oh, I want to be more social, but I'm not gonna go out to parties because it's not for me." Well, obviously it's not for me, but because I don't do it. But if I did it, then I would be more social, and it would be for me, right? That's what I was thinking, right? So I started going out to the parties, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, what's the main objective at the parties, bro? It's to get girls, bro. Like, come on, we're not capping. We don't cap in 2023. We just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get girls at the party. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be drinking, right? So I get to the parties and like I'm trying to talk to girls and stuff, but like I'm all up in my head. I'm all like what I'm saying, like all these things, like, anxious thoughts and stuff. But I just keep showing up. I keep going, and it's getting better and better. Getting better with well, first of all, like just being at the party in general, just having more fun, right? Because at first, like it wasn't for me, right? I didn't feel like I belonged there, but now like I'm starting to, get more accustomed to the songs a little bit. I'm starting to just dance, just have fun, like what I mean. I'm meeting so many people, so whenever I go, I'm seeing so many people that I know, and then also I started dancing with girls and stuff like that, getting a little success there, right? But what I noticed is that I would come home after a day of partying or a night of partying, and I would just feel like sad and depressed, like or empty, and it felt so weird to me because I was thinking that maybe like the reason why I was feeling sad was because I'm not at the level I want to be at, right? Because I'm trying to I'm here with my social skills, right? And I want to be here, and every day I'm going like little steps, little progress, and I'm thinking maybe the reason why I'm feeling sad and depressed is because I'm not here yet, and I'm focusing too much on being here because I'm not like super good with girls yet, or I'm not like the most popular kid or something like that. That's what I was thinking at first, right? But then I realized like what I there was one day, right, when I danced with a girl, right, and it was like I never like danced with a girl before, and at that point it was like huge progress, right, like sorry, it's just like kind of embarrassing to talk about. I'm not gonna lie, but like it was like a huge like progress of like or jump in like my confidence or whatever, or being dominant or whatever, right, and to just take a step back and be like, that was pretty good, Dale. Like you did good. Like you actually made a lot of progress, right? So theoretically, I would be really happy, when I got back to my room. But I didn't really feel like that happy or anything. And then I kind of felt like I realized like the reason why I was depressed or sad is not because of my success with girls, because I just had a success with a girl tonight, right? And then like more success would mean like kissing the girl and then bringing her back to the room or whatever, right? But I realized like even if those things happen, I realized I wouldn't be happy because I think the source of my unhappiness was something else, and I'm treating like going out to the parties and getting girls and stuff. I'm treating that as if this is like the thing that's gonna fix my life, or this is the reason like this is what's gonna make my life better. But I realize it's not gonna make things better. And it's like the same reason why people say like money doesn't make you happy and stuff like that. And they say the same thing that girls won't make you happy either. Because it's just like there's some things in life that matter more than instant pleasures, right? Like you say like casual sex is like an instant pleasure, or junk food is an instant pleasure. And I realized like the times in my life where I indulged in instant pleasures were some of the most depressed times of my life. And the best example of this is quarantine or the COVID pandemic, when I was stuck at home and all I did was play Fortnite all day long. I literally woke up 5 minutes before class, signed into my online class, and then played Fortnite, like alt tab, like switching tabs to play Fortnite during the class. And the class was super easy. I had like hundreds every class. And I was just playing Fortnite all day long. It was like, but I was depressed. Like literally, like as a kid, like that was the dream life. The dream life would be, man, imagine like school sucks, school sucks. I wish we had no school. I wish I could play Fortnite all day. And then I got my wish. I got my wish of being able to play Fortnite as much as I wanted. And I clocked in thousands of hours in the game. And I realized no matter how much I played that game, it never helped me, and it never improved my life. I wasn't fulfilled. But it was fun. It was the most fun thing in the world. Like people be hating on Fortnite nowadays, like, oh, Fortnite's trash, Fortnite's trash. But like, I mean, yeah, that's your opinion, right? But like in my opinion, like Fortnite is like the greatest game ever, and I was having so much fun playing it. But even with all that fun playing a game or your favorite game, you could play it for hours and hours and hours, and still your life wouldn't be better, because simple pleasures doesn't improve your life. It doesn't. It feels good now, but when it's done, you're still left with your life as it is. It hasn't changed. In fact, it might have gotten worse because you may have procrastinated, or you lost time or something. Maybe you should have been doing your homework or something, but instead you chose to like scroll on Instagram or play video games. So when it comes to in college right now, with like leveling up with girls or whatever and stuff like that, that's still an instant pleasure that I'm chasing, right? And I realize like because I've been prioritizing getting girls and leveling up socially and stuff like that. There's some other things in my life that I haven't been prioritizing, which I should be, because I think those things are gonna like actually bring me the fulfillment that I want, right? And one of the obvious things, right, is like academics and stuff like that, right? Because I was talking to my dad, he was like, bro, like you're chasing girls instead of like doing your homework. You know what I mean? And when it comes to academics, it's like long term, it's not the path that I want to take. Like I don't want to be a computer programmer because I'm a CS major right now, computer science major. So it's going to be a grind, computer science. Right now, I'm in my first semester of school, so it's a lot of free time, right? And if I and I had a calculus class, right? And I was supposed to take a pre-calculus class, but I decided to take the calculus class because I felt like I was ready for it, right? And I ended up having to drop that class because I pretty much was doing really bad in the class, right? Now if I instead of focusing on leveling up socially, trying to get girls, right? If I focused on, studying hard, going to all the review sessions and things like that, I would definitely have succeeded in that calculus class and succeeded would have been doing well. But because my priorities was elsewhere, I ended up having to drop that class, right? And I'm thinking like would my life be better like if I focused on school? Probably. I'm not gonna lie, like probably. I'm not gonna lie, but like but even like with that, right? Long term, I said like my dream or my goals aren't to be a computer science programmer. It isn't that path. That's not the path I want to take through life. The path that I want to take through life is content creation, and this is something that I've always wanted to do since I was a young kid. And I feel like a lot of people had this dream as well. I feel like every like teenage boy that I know has started a gaming channel at one point. You know what I mean? For me, I was playing Growtopia or whatever, but even after that gaming channel, that didn't last long. I made like a family friendly channel with my brother, and we made like skits and vlogs and stuff like that, and we made music videos and all these things. But throughout that entire process, like I never like gave it my all. I never like went all in on I was never consistent with it. I would get inspired here and there, make a couple videos a year, but it was never something that I really committed myself to. But it was something that I cared so much about, because it was my dream. I loved doing it. I loved like making the videos and things like that. And it was using all of my creativity, and the skills that I have right now, like video editing, recording, all these things are based around content creation, right? The skills that I have, right? So like because I never, committed myself to a YouTube channel and to learning the algorithm and making better content, I feel like I never like reached my potential. I never put my best foot forward, right? I never did my best. And because of that, I was always left with the feeling of that I'm living as a shell of the person I'm supposed to be. Like if I had committed because I started YouTube like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. If I every day since then, if I focused on it, like really focused on it, read about it, worked hard at it, and tried to make better videos, I would literally be successful by now. Like there's no doubt about it, right? Like having a growth mindset and putting in 7 years of work, obviously I'd be successful, right? And that's just so sad to think about. And even now with the time that I have in college, I realize like the reason why I'm feeling sad is because I'm having all this time and I'm committing it to something that's not going to fulfill me. That's not something it's not something that I'm truly meant to like pursue, right? Like getting girls and stuff like that. Like sure, like I mean like it'll be fine, like get with the girl or whatever, right? But like that's not gonna like fulfill me. You know what I mean? What's gonna fulfill me is actually like pursuing what actually matters to me, which is content creation and achieving, financial freedom, which is something that I've always wanted to have, right? Because I didn't want to like work like a 9-to-5 job or anything like that. So finally, like reaching those goals would be something that I would genuinely like actually care about way more than like getting like being able to sleep with a bunch of girls or whatever. You know what I mean? So I realized like in order for me to actually like feel better about myself and just feel better about living right now, I need to be pursuing the things that actually matter to me. And to do that, I need to have priorities. I gotta get my priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? And I do think there's a balance to be had when it comes to like leveling up socially and working on your business, and then getting your academics in and going to the gym. Like those four things: the gym, this YouTube channel, academics, and social life. Like those are like the four main things in my life right now. Like there's definitely a way to balance those, but right now like the attention that I'm giving to each thing is it's not like most of the attention is going to like the parties and stuff because while I'm not drinking or doing drugs and stuff like that, so I'm not like lowering my health. It's taking up a whole ton of time, like literally hours a day, from 8 to 9 o'clock to like 4 in the morning. I'll be up like I'll be like going to like the pre parties and then the parties and then chilling with my friends after. You know what I mean? And it's fun. Like it's fun. Like I'm literally enjoying myself at this point and meeting people and having some success with girls and stuff. But how much fun do I really need? You know what I mean? Like I had a really good night the past couple of nights, like literally top 10 nights since I've been here at the school, and my life is still the same. You know what I mean? Like I had an amazing fun night, talking to a lot of people, had fun, but still my life is I'm still feeling sad, still feeling down. Why? Because I'm not focusing on the things that truly matter. Even though a night is fun, it's not gonna like fix everything. You know what I mean? Because that's not the problem right now. The problem is not my life has a lack of fun. The problem is that I'm not pursuing things that matter to me. I'm not fulfilled right now. So I think that's pretty much what I gotta do. My plan from here on out is to focus on growing this YouTube channel, focus on making content, because that's what I really want to do. And there's a lot of obstacles when it comes to it. Like I've been trying to do this for years and years and years, and there's a reason why I haven't been successful with it. Because there's all these negative thoughts that come about, and this YouTube channel is gonna be like, right now it's kind of like a documentation of my journey, but I really gotta like commit to, finding out some way to grow it, right? Because there's this thought in my mind that I'm not good enough yet, because I want to be like a self-improvement YouTuber or a guru, right? But I feel like I haven't made much progress. Like I'm not like the strongest guy yet. I mean, like, I mean, I've been in the gym for only a year. Everyone online has been in the gym for like 10 years, or there's other teenagers like me and they're bigger than me, right? And so why would someone watch me instead of those people, right? And I'm just old. I always have that thought in my mind, like a feeling like that I'm not good enough, right? But I have to like get over that, because like, sure, like I'm not an expert, sure I'm not the best, but like the only way to get better is to just do, right? And do and do and do. And if I just sit down and make content and keep, try to give value to people with the things that I have learned, because I've literally been on this self-improvement journey for years, and I've clearly made tons of progress, right? Tons of progress. And I definitely have tips and ideas to share. And I know that for a fact, because on this channel, there's people already commenting like, man, I love your videos, keep going, like, this helps so much, like, I feel the same way, you know what I mean? So I'm literally able to help people out. Maybe I'm not like the best at it, but like, it doesn't matter, I can help people right now. So like, I really gotta stop like being in my head and feeling this way, and I just gotta show up. I gotta put in the work, and I have to put this as a priority in my life, growing this YouTube channel, because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna be leveling up in areas that I don't really deem important. And by slacking on the things that I do value, then I'm not respecting myself. I'm not valuing myself. And then literally everything else suffers. If I wake up in the morning and I do nothing all day, nothing that's important to me, and then I go out to party, like, I'm not gonna have a good energy. You know what I mean? Because like, I'm not even proud of myself, not even comfortable with myself, because I just wasted a whole day, did nothing important to me, and now I'm gonna like try to go and have fun. Like, how can I have fun like that? You know what I mean? So yeah. Priorities. Yeah.